Have you ever wondered if you've still got that irresistible charm that turns heads wherever you go? As the years go by, it's natural to question how others perceive us and whether our appeal has stood the test of time. But what if you're more attractive than you think? In this video, we're revealing 8 surprising signs that you are indeed a good-looking older man, even if you don't realize it. These aren't just about looks. They're about the subtle cues, the reactions you get from others, and the confidence you might not even know you're projecting. Stay with us until the end, because understanding these signs can not only boost your confidence but also transform the way you see yourself forever. We'll delve into how these traits impact your personal and professional relationships, and why recognizing them can lead to a more fulfilling life. Don't miss out on discovering how your timeless appeal goes far beyond youthful looks. You might just uncover a new side of yourself. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Number 1. Younger women seem comfortable around you. One unmistakable sign that younger women might find you genuinely attractive is their comfort in your presence. This subtle yet powerful connection often manifests in ways that might not be immediately obvious but are certainly significant. You might notice them initiating friendly conversations, laughing at your jokes with sincere and effortless ease, or even lingering nearby when the crowd has moved on. If you find them gravitating toward you, their body language softening and their interactions become more relaxed as time goes by, it's a strong, almost unspoken signal that they feel a deep sense of comfort and safety around you. A feeling that isn't easily given to just anyone. Young women, in particular, are often drawn to men who exude not just outward charm but a sense of confidence that resonates with emotional maturity. They seek an atmosphere where they feel not only heard but valued, where their presence is acknowledged with quiet appreciation rather than overwhelming gestures. When they seem genuinely interested in what you have to say, asking thoughtful questions or engaging in deeper, more meaningful conversations, it's a clear reflection of the attraction they feel. It speaks volumes about how they view you, not as just another face in the crowd, but as someone who commands respect and admiration. But the allure isn't just in the words exchanged or the humor shared. It's in the way you carry yourself. The way your calm, steady presence seems to provide a sense of reassurance, an anchor in the storm of the world around them. Younger women tend to gravitate toward those who aren't trying to impress with flashy displays or dominant conversations. It's not about competing for attention or drowning others out with loud assertions. What they find truly magnetic is your ability to remain comfortable in your skin, projecting a quiet self-assurance that speaks volumes without saying a word. In a world where so much focus is placed on appearances and external validation, your emotional maturity and inner strength shine through as something much more profound. Women, in general, are naturally drawn to men who are grounded, confident, and capable of fostering meaningful, relaxed interactions. So, if you notice younger women seeking you out or lingering near you without making any overt, flashy advances, it could very well be because they sense your inner strength, a magnetic force that draws them closer. In their eyes, your calm, confident demeanor represents a safe harbor, a place where they feel understood, respected, and most importantly, genuinely comfortable. Number 2. You get compliments on your style or grooming. When people consistently compliment your clothing, your hair, or even the subtle yet enticing fragrance you wear, it's not just a passing remark, it's a powerful, unmistakable signal. These compliments don't just highlight your outward appearance. They underscore the profound impression you're leaving on others. Especially for older men, this form of recognition carries weight, as it often reflects the confidence, maturity, and charisma that comes with age. As men age, many develop a distinctive personal style, one that is a beautiful, authentic reflection of their unique life journey, experiences, and personality. This is the kind of style that doesn't just follow trends. It becomes timeless. Women, in particular, take note of a man who exudes such confidence in his appearance. When a man takes the time to thoughtfully choose his attire and pay careful attention to his grooming, it speaks volumes. It reveals a man who truly values himself, and this self-respect is undeniably magnetic. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Whether you gravitate towards a more classic, tailored look that radiates sophistication and class, or you're the master of the effortlessly cool, casual yet polished ensemble, your style tells an intricate story of who you are. It's not just about the clothes themselves, it's about what they represent. Your meticulous attention to detail, your respect for your image, and your understanding of the power that appearance holds. The way you combine function and fashion is an art in itself. You know exactly what works for you and what speaks to your lifestyle, and this harmonious balance adds depth to your overall appeal. The attention you devote to your grooming only enhances this allure. Whether you maintain a neatly trimmed beard, sport a stylish yet purposeful haircut, or make sure that you always smell fresh and inviting, these seemingly small details communicate far more than you may realize. They speak of a man who is confident in his skin, someone who invests in his appearance because he understands how it reflects not only his self-respect but also his consideration for others. These thoughtful details, which may seem trivial to some, never go unnoticed. They signal that you're a man who values the message your image sends to the world, an image that is as well crafted as the experiences and wisdom that shape you. This level of care, precision, and self-awareness is deeply captivating. It's more than just about looking good, it's about creating an aura of confidence and warmth, showing that you care about yourself and those around you. Women, in particular, find this attention to self-presentation irresistible because it speaks to a depth of character, a sense of pride, and an understanding of how appearance plays an intimate role in shaping relationships and fostering attraction. Number 3. Women give you lingering looks. When a woman gazes at you longer than the usual passing glance, it's not just a simple moment, it's a profound sign of attraction. A lingering look is not a random, fleeting eye movement. It's an intimate moment of silent communication, often speaking far louder than any words could. It's a signal that she is drawn to you in ways that go beyond just the physical. It's an acknowledgement of your presence, your energy, your essence. Women, particularly younger ones, may not always be as overt in expressing their interest as men might expect. They may hold back, perhaps out of shyness or uncertainty, but the lingering glance is a soft, subtle hint, a quiet yet powerful statement of admiration. That brief second when her eyes rest on you, just a bit longer than usual, might seem innocuous at first, but if you truly pay attention, it's an unmistakable indication that something about you has captured her attention in a way that goes deeper than just a casual look. It could be the way you carry yourself, the energy you project, or even a momentary connection that sparked without either of you fully realizing it. Her gaze may linger not because of your appearance alone, but because she's caught in the aura you exude, the unspoken strength or confidence that she feels drawn to. What's fascinating about a lingering look is that it transcends just the physical. It's a reflection of how you present yourself, and often how you present yourself without even trying. It might start as a brief moment of eye contact, but if it's prolonged, it speaks volumes about the unspoken connection that's forming between you two. The lingering nature of the glance is often the first signal of curiosity, intrigue, or even deep admiration, whether the woman is fully conscious of it or not. It's a non-verbal invitation, a way of saying, "I see you. Something about you speaks to me." The setting in which this happens often adds layers to the message. For instance, imagine you're at the gym, pushing yourself to the limit, lifting weights, or running on a treadmill with a kind of determination that draws the attention of everyone around you. But it's not just your physical strength that catches her eye, it's the raw, unshakable confidence you embody. She notices the way you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, and how you're not afraid of effort or dedication. The harder you work, the more she is subtly drawn to you, watching with admiration as you sweat through each challenging movement. In that gym, among other people striving for their goals, your commitment shines through, and her gaze lingers as she notices not just your physique, but the essence of who you are, a person who refuses to back down from a challenge. Or perhaps it's the quiet, intimate setting of a cozy cafe, where the world seems to slow down, and the soft murmur of conversation fills the air. In this relaxed environment, you're sipping your coffee, lost in your thoughts, yet there's something in the air, something magnetic about your presence. It's the way you settle into the moment, the way you enjoy the small, tranquil pleasures of life, and the way you make even the simplest of actions look effortless and serene. As you sit there, a woman across the room notices the calm and natural confidence in your posture and the ease in the way you carry yourself. Perhaps it's your style, your self-assurance, or the quiet energy you project. Whatever it is, it captivates her. Her eyes linger on you, unable to look away. It's as though, in that moment, the world narrows to just you and her gaze speaks volumes about how deeply you've left an impression. Even when you're simply walking down the street, surrounded by the bustling noise of the city, your presence can stop someone in their tracks. It's not about standing out in a loud way, but about the subtle power you exude, the way you walk with purpose, the way you hold your head high, and how every step you take feels deliberate. The energy you carry through the world becomes a beacon, catching the attention of those around you, even if they don't consciously realize it. Your physical appearance may catch the eye, but it's the way you move, the way you carry your spirit, that makes her gaze linger. The street may be crowded, but in that moment, it feels like it's just you and her, connected through the briefest moment of eye contact. What sets a lingering look apart from a casual glance is that it's not just a random flicker of the eyes. It's an intentional pause, a moment that feels like time stands still, if only for an instant. You'll notice it in the way her gaze initially meets yours, and then there's this unexpected stillness in the air as her eyes linger on you for just a second longer than what feels normal. It's almost as though she's unsure of herself, unsure whether she should look away, unsure if she should make her interest known or remain anonymous in her admiration. And in that split second of hesitation, everything is said. It's a silent recognition, an acknowledgement of attraction that doesn't need to be spoken. It's not bold or brash, it's gentle, yet powerful. A second glance, a shy smile, or even the way she quickly turns her gaze away may seem subtle, but it's loaded with meaning. Her brief hesitation in looking away is significant. It's not a nervous reaction. It's a sign that she's intrigued by you, that you've sparked something in her that she's unsure how to navigate. She may look away because she feels exposed, or because she's not quite ready to confront the feelings you've stirred in her. But that moment of eye contact, however brief, holds so much power. It's a form of invitation, a chance for connection without words, an acknowledgement of attraction without the need for further elaboration. For you, the person on the receiving end of this lingering look, it's important not to misinterpret it. It's not a cause for confusion or doubt. It's a quiet compliment, a silent affirmation that you've left a mark. You've caught her attention not just through the way you look, but through the way you move through the world. The way you carry yourself, the energy you project, and the strength and vulnerability you show all combine to create an impression that she can't easily forget. And that lingering gaze is simply the outward reflection of that deeper connection you've unknowingly made. So, the next time you notice a woman looking at you longer than usual, whether it's in the gym, at a cafe, or just walking down the street, take a moment to acknowledge it. Don't second-guess or feel uncertain. Instead, understand that this is more than just a casual glance. It's a powerful, silent moment of connection, one that doesn't require words to convey its significance. She's not just looking at you, she's seeing you, truly seeing you, in a way that goes beyond the surface. Embrace that connection, even if it's just for a fleeting moment. Understand that those lingering looks are not accidental. They're meaningful. They reflect something in you that resonates with her, something that draws her in and compels her to look just a little bit longer. And in that quiet moment, there's a chance for a deeper connection, one that may not need to be spoken aloud but can be felt in the energy that passes between you. So, the next time it happens, don't shy away. Take it as the compliment it truly is, a sign that you've made a lasting impression, and that even in silence, there's an undeniable connection being formed. Number 4. You're often approached for advice or help. As you journey through life, something remarkable begins to unfold. People, especially women, increasingly seek you out for advice, guidance, or support. At first, it may seem like a small shift, a simple request for help with directions, or a casual exchange of words. But as time passes, these moments become more frequent, and the nature of the conversations grows deeper. Whether it's a fleeting interaction on the street, an earnest discussion in the workplace, or a heartfelt exchange over a cup of coffee, others are drawn to you, searching for wisdom and counsel. This dynamic is not just a matter of circumstance. It's an acknowledgement of something far deeper, a silent recognition that you carry with you the invaluable gift of experience. There is an intrinsic comfort that people, particularly women, feel when they approach someone who has lived through the many seasons of life. They sense a quiet assurance in your presence, one that stems not from boasting or arrogance, but from the calm, unwavering confidence that comes with years of facing life's complexities. As you grow older, your age transforms from a mere number into an emblem of trustworthiness, experience, and stability. In the faces of those around you, you can see that they look not only at the external but at the depth of the life you've led. One that is rich with stories, with lessons learned through both joyous triumphs and painful struggles. It is this depth that draws people to you. They feel safe with you. They feel that you have walked the difficult roads they are currently navigating and that, through your counsel, they might find their way. The younger men around you may radiate vitality and energy, but often, they lack the life experiences that provide the nuanced understanding that only time can bring. Your experiences, both the smooth and the rough, have carved out a wisdom that allows you to see life through a wider lens, one that young eyes haven't yet developed. This wisdom isn't merely academic or theoretical. It is grounded in the lived reality of overcoming obstacles, making difficult decisions, learning from mistakes, and savoring moments of joy. Your life, with all its ups and downs, has become a testament to the beauty of persistence, resilience, and personal growth. It is this very history that gives the weight and significance of your words. You aren't just another friendly face in the crowd. You are a reservoir of wisdom, a well from which people can draw when they are searching for answers. Your counsel feels real because it comes from a place of having truly lived. As you grow into the years of your life, your presence also evolves. Your appearance, while a reflection of the passage of time, takes on a magnetic quality. Good looks, especially when complemented by the self-assuredness that comes from years of experience, create an irresistible allure. People are drawn not only to your physical presence but to the way you carry yourself, with quiet dignity, confidence, and grace. There is something powerfully magnetic about someone who has lived fully and embraced their experiences. This charm goes beyond just appearance. It's the way you hold your space in a room, the way you speak with calm authority, and the way your words resonate with those who need to hear them. Whether you are offering a few simple directions or diving into deeper conversations about love, relationships, career, or personal growth, your presence becomes an anchor for those around you. But it's not just the words you speak that have an impact, it's the energy you give off. Your words, often spoken with a depth of understanding that only comes from time, have the power to soothe and reassure. There is a profound gentleness in your approach to life, one that radiates from every interaction you have. When people come to you, they aren't just looking for advice. They are seeking the quiet strength that comes from knowing someone has lived, has survived, and has thrived through it all. They want to hear from someone who can offer them the comfort of knowing they aren't alone in their struggles. They come to you for reassurance that things will get better and that with patience and perseverance, they too can navigate the storms of life. This ability to provide emotional sustenance doesn't just reflect how others perceive you. It speaks to the invaluable role you play in their lives. People aren't just asking for quick solutions. They are seeking a deeper connection, a sense of stability, and reassurance that comes from knowing someone has walked a similar path and understands the journey. Your advice holds weight, not because of how much you know, but because of how deeply you understand the human experience. When you speak, your words have a grounding effect. They feel like a steady hand on a shoulder, offering comfort and clarity. And that is why people keep coming back to you. Not just for answers to immediate questions, but because they trust you. They trust that you will offer them something more, a source of wisdom, understanding, and unwavering support. Your life, full of rich experiences and poignant lessons, has made you a figure of significance. People see in you not just an individual, but a living embodiment of what it means to persevere, to grow, and to embrace the beauty of both joy and pain. Your value to them goes beyond mere advice. You are a presence they can rely on, a person who provides a sense of peace in a sometimes chaotic world. And it is this, more than anything, that makes you truly magnetic. Your ability to offer not just answers, but a deep, unwavering sense of understanding and connection. Number 5. You have a confident, relaxed presence. One of the most captivating and undeniably attractive qualities in an older man is his ability to remain fully comfortable and at peace within his skin, regardless of his age. This profound self-assurance doesn't come from youthful vanity or the need to chase fleeting trends, but from the depth of years lived, lessons learned, and a serene understanding of one's journey. There's a rare and alluring quality in a man who has embraced every twist and turn of life. His successes, his failures, his joys, and his heartaches, and emerged with a quiet strength and unshakable confidence. Unlike younger men, who may often rely on external bravado, overly flashy displays of self-importance, or the constant need to prove their worth, an older man's charm lies in his ability to be effortlessly himself. His confidence is not loud or overbearing, but subtle, refined, and magnetic, radiating from the very core of his being in a way that draws people to him without him having to do a single thing. It is a silent, yet unmistakable power that quietly influences everything around him. When you walk into a room, there is no need to force your presence or try to demand attention. Your very existence within that space has a calming effect, like a still, tranquil lake reflecting the world without ripples or distortion. There's a grace in your manner, a quiet strength in your movements that invites others to relax, to exhale, and to be themselves. People naturally sense that they are welcome to shed their pretenses around you because you are not interested in judging, impressing, or competing with anyone. You've long since left behind the need for validation and external affirmation. Instead, your peaceful, grounded energy becomes a safe harbor for others. They are drawn to you because of the unspoken permission you give them to simply be, without fear of judgment or expectation. Your composure, your calm confidence, speaks more profoundly than any words ever could. There is something uniquely captivating in a man who exudes such ease, and it's not something that can be faked or manufactured. It's earned through experience, wisdom, and time. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Women, in particular, are drawn to this kind of quiet, unflinching confidence. In a world where many men still feel compelled to prove themselves constantly, there is something deeply magnetic about a man who has already proven himself, not through boastful actions, but through his very presence. A man who has nothing to prove and no need to compete for attention. He simply is, and in that simple being, he offers something far more valuable than any superficial display: authenticity. Women, who often find themselves bombarded with expectations from society, appreciate deeply a man who does not seek to add to their burdens or try to gain their approval through tricks or theatrics. Instead, they see in him a kind of inner peace that cannot be shaken by outside forces. This peace emanates from a life well lived, from a man who has faced the harshest of challenges and emerged with not only strength but also wisdom. His confidence is a reflection of a life lived with purpose and meaning, a life where experiences have shaped him into someone who knows exactly who he is, and, more importantly, who he is not. There is a timelessness to this kind of self-assurance, something that resonates deeply with others, especially women who have come to value emotional depth, maturity, and realness above all else. Your very ability to just be, without the need for constant approval or praise, becomes one of your most attractive traits. It's not about flashy displays or elaborate gestures. It's about your natural ability to bring a sense of calm to those around you. The way you carry yourself, and how you make others feel in your presence, is what sets you apart. You have the rare ability to make people feel valued and at ease, to make them feel like they matter in a world that often rushes by too fast. It is through your inner peace and unshakable self-assurance that others find themselves reflecting on their worth. You provide a space where people can take a deep breath and just exist, without the pressure of the outside world weighing them down. You are a living testament to the power of patience, growth, and the wisdom that only comes with age. As this tranquil yet magnetic aura radiates from you, it becomes clear that it is not merely about what you do or say, it is how you make people feel. Women are particularly attuned to this. They long for connection that goes beyond the surface, for relationships that are grounded in authenticity, trust, and emotional depth. In your presence, they find something rare, a man who listens without judgment, who speaks without pretense, and who offers stability that makes them feel truly seen. The deeper truth is this: it is not just your self-assurance that draws them in, but the way you invite them into a space of emotional peace. You don't chase them, you don't pressure them. Your mere presence allows them to feel safe and understood, a feeling many long for but few find. You have reached a point in life where you've grown comfortable with the silence, the quiet moments, the ability to simply be, and this, in itself, is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. It's a magnetic force that pulls others to you, not because of anything you've done, but simply because of who you are. And this inner peace and confidence is what makes you timelessly compelling, making people feel as if, for once, they can simply stop and breathe easy in your company. Number 6. You get subtle compliments on your physical fitness. Attractiveness is far more than just the size of your muscles or the number of hours you spend pushing yourself at the gym. A man doesn't have to be a bodybuilder to capture attention or stir admiration. True attraction emanates from an inner strength and a dedication to health and vitality. If you lead an active lifestyle, prioritize your well-being, and consistently nurture your body, your effort doesn't go unnoticed. When people, especially women, compliment you with words like, "You look strong," or "I hope I'm in that kind of shape when I reach your age," it's not just a passing remark. It's an acknowledgement of the dedication you've put into maintaining your physical form, and it's deeply appreciated. But what truly sets you apart isn't just the shape of your body. It's the energy, the vitality, and the aura of confidence you radiate. Your fitness speaks through every subtle movement you make. It's in the way you hold yourself, the graceful way you walk, and the unspoken self-assurance in the way you stand or sit. Your well-maintained body becomes an extension of your character, a reflection of your commitment to living a fulfilling and purposeful life. When you take care of yourself physically, it manifests in every interaction, every smile, and every moment you share with others. There's something magnetic about a person who exudes health and well-being. It's in the fluidity of your movements, the strength that's effortlessly conveyed as you go about your day. People can see it not only in the way you look, but in the undeniable energy that seems to vibrate around you, a positive force that makes everything feel a little brighter when you're around. When you walk into a room with vitality and confidence, you don't just enter physically, you command attention. Your presence alone speaks volumes about your lifestyle choices, and about the care you take in nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. That doesn't go unnoticed. It's inspiring. Others can feel it, even if they don't always say it out loud. The subtle compliments you receive, "You're in great shape," or "You make it look easy," are reminders that you're not just maintaining your body. You're radiating strength, resilience, and an energy that others find irresistibly attractive. When people praise your fitness, they're not only noticing your appearance. They're marveling at the consistency, discipline, and dedication it takes to cultivate such a balanced and healthy life. And in those moments, you realize it's not just about looking good. It's about feeling alive, vibrant, and confident, and that energy ripples out, inspiring and captivating everyone around you. Number 7. Women laugh at your jokes, even the cheesy ones. Laughter is more than just an audible response. It is a powerful, almost sacred form of communication. It is an emotional bridge, linking two people in a shared moment of joy, vulnerability, and connection. When a woman laughs at your jokes, even the corniest, most cringeworthy ones, it carries an extraordinary weight. It is not just about her finding the humor funny. It is a reflection of how deeply she connects with you on a personal level. Her laughter reveals a lot about how she perceives you, how you make her feel, and how she values the experience of being with you. Every chuckle, giggle, or hearty laugh is a tiny, but profound affirmation of the bond that's forming between you. Humor is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess. It transcends superficiality, reaching straight to the heart and emotions. Humor isn't just about clever wordplay or witty retorts. It's a window into someone's spirit. When women laugh at your jokes, they are not simply reacting to a punchline. They are affirming that they are drawn to you, both as a person and for the way you make them feel when they're with you. This laughter signals a deeper level of comfort, a sense of trust, and an emotional connection that goes beyond the surface. Laughter creates an atmosphere of lightness and ease. When a woman laughs with you, it's an unmistakable sign that she feels comfortable around you. It's a profound sign that you've broken through the layers of formality and the small talk that often defines casual interactions. Whether your humor is dry and sarcastic, self-deprecating, or playful, the way she responds tells you that she is no longer trying to impress or hold herself back. She's fully engaged at the moment, allowing herself to be present with you in an unguarded way. This is where real emotional intimacy begins. Not through grand declarations or deep philosophical conversations, but through shared laughter, the simple, pure joy of being together and connecting in the most authentic way possible. And it's not just the elaborate jokes or sophisticated humor that create this bond. Even the most seemingly simple or even cheesy jokes, those silly dad jokes that typically draw eye rolls or groans, can hold incredible charm. There is something disarmingly endearing about a man who embraces humor that isn't polished or cool, but comes from a place of genuine fun and playfulness. These kinds of jokes may seem small or even outdated, but they show emotional maturity and confidence in one's authenticity. To embrace humor that might not elicit the most fashionable response shows that you're not worried about appearing too cool or overly intellectual. Instead, you are willing to be yourself without concern for how others will judge you. Women are drawn to this. It's a sign that you are grounded, confident, and free from the need for validation. It shows a deep sense of self-worth that allows you to take life lightly, which is an incredibly attractive trait. Moreover, humor, especially the spontaneous and light-hearted kind, is a way to foster a unique sense of connection. You don't need to be deeply serious to form a bond with someone. Sometimes, it's precisely the opposite. The ability to laugh together, to share inside jokes, and to find humor in the everyday moments that create the most lasting connections. Women appreciate this because it's a moment of shared joy that doesn't require effort or pretense. It's effortless. It's pure. It's a natural part of the relationship that blossoms without trying. Your jokes, whether highbrow or corny, become a pathway to deeper emotional resonance. Even when your humor strays into the realm of dad jokes, those goofy, groan-worthy one-liners that often make people roll their eyes, women often find them charming in their simplicity. There is something disarmingly attractive about a man who can be playful and light-hearted without striving for intellectual superiority or trying to impress with wit. It's in these small, silly moments that a woman can feel a strong connection because she can see that you are not afraid to be yourself. You're not putting on a show or pretending to be someone you're not. There's a certain beauty in that vulnerability, the willingness to let go of ego and embrace something simple and sweet. It reveals an emotional intelligence that says, I don't need to be complex to be engaging. I am enough as I am. And that kind of self-assurance is incredibly magnetic to women. When women laugh at your jokes, no matter how simple or cheesy, they are telling you something important. They are at ease with you. Laughter is an intimate expression that requires vulnerability. You can't laugh fully if you're on edge or uncomfortable. So, when she laughs freely, it's an indication that she feels safe with you, that you've created a space where she can drop her guard. In those moments, she's not only enjoying your company, she's appreciating the joy that comes from being with someone who makes her feel like she can be completely herself. This laughter isn't just an isolated event. It signals a deeper, emotional bond. When a woman laughs with you, especially in an unguarded and natural way, it signifies that she is truly present with you, without the worries or distractions that so often plague our daily lives. It's a sign that she is emotionally available and that she trusts you enough to let go of the tension that most people carry with them. This kind of laughter isn't forced. It comes from the heart. And when it's shared, it's a beautiful affirmation of the chemistry that exists between you two. It's in these moments that deeper feelings of affection and attraction can develop, because laughter breaks down barriers, allowing both of you to share an experience of joy that strengthens the emotional connection. Humor, in all its forms, can be a powerful reflection of confidence. A man who can make a woman laugh, especially when he does so without the need for external approval or validation, is showing her that he is comfortable in his skin. He's not relying on anyone else's judgment to determine his worth. He's secure enough in himself to simply be. That kind of self-assurance is incredibly attractive to women because it signals that he is emotionally mature and confident. He doesn't need to impress her with polished performances or calculated moves. Instead, he trusts that his genuine, unfiltered self is enough. And when she laughs at your jokes, she's not just appreciating your humor. She's also admiring the ease with which you express yourself and the self-confidence you exude. This, in turn, makes her feel more comfortable around you, which deepens the connection. It creates a space where she can laugh freely, without worrying about judgment, because she knows that you accept her for who she is, just as she accepts you for who you are. This emotional harmony is one of the most powerful bonding agents in any relationship, romantic or otherwise. In addition to the sheer enjoyment of the moment, laughing together also signals a deeper emotional connection. Laughter is a powerful tool for emotional intimacy. It's a way to bond without words, to connect without having to try. It creates an environment where both people feel safe to express themselves freely, where they can show vulnerability and joy in equal measure. For a woman to laugh at your jokes is a powerful indicator that she feels emotionally secure with you and that she is ready to open up and let down her defenses. It's a sign that she trusts you and that she enjoys the time spent with you, not because she feels obligated, but because she genuinely wants to be around you. Ultimately, when women laugh at your jokes, whether they're sophisticated, silly, or downright cheesy, it's an affirmation of more than just your sense of humor. It's a reflection of their emotional investment at the moment, their appreciation of your company, and, quite often, their growing affection for you. Every shared laugh deepens the connection, making it stronger and more meaningful with each passing moment. This is the power of humor in relationships. It's not just about the jokes you tell, but about the connection you build with each shared smile, each shared moment of joy, and each shared breath of laughter. Number 8. You notice subtle flirting gestures directed at you. Over time, you begin to notice the quiet, almost imperceptible flirting gestures she directs toward you, each one an intricate, delicate sign that's rich with emotion and meaning. These gestures are subtle yet significant, often fleeting but potent, and if you aren't attuned to them, they can easily slip by unnoticed. When a woman, particularly one who's drawn to an older man, feels a spark of attraction, she often expresses it in ways that are more restrained, yet deeply telling. Her interest is often conveyed through a quiet, graceful elegance, a blend of curiosity, affection, and perhaps even a touch of vulnerability, especially when she's carefully considering how to gauge your interest or keep her emotions in check. These signals are not spoken aloud. They unfold through the language of her body, carefully offering you glimpses into a world of attraction that extends beyond mere words. One of the clearest and most telling signs of interest is her tendency to touch or play with her hair. These seemingly innocent actions, like running her fingers through her strands, twirling a lock of hair around her finger, or gently brushing it behind her ear, speak volumes about how she's feeling. Though this may appear to be nothing more than casual grooming, it is, in fact, an unspoken expression of vulnerability and self-consciousness. In that moment, she's instinctively trying to present herself in the best possible light, subtly drawing your gaze to her physical presence. She might not even realize that in adjusting her hair while you're near, she's silently inviting you to notice her more closely, to see the nuances of her beauty, both inside and out. These small, almost unconscious gestures are her way of telling you, "I want you to see me, truly see me." Mirroring, another understated yet powerful behavior, can also be a revealing sign. This happens when she unconsciously mimics your movements, your posture, or even your facial expressions. If you shift in your seat, she might find herself leaning in a similar direction, or if you cross your legs, she might follow suit. Mirroring is a deeply subconscious way of syncing with another person, both physically and emotionally. It's as if her body is trying to tell you that she feels a connection, a rapport that draws her to align with you on a deeper level. It's an almost magical, non-verbal dance of empathy and understanding, a natural response to shared energy and comfort. When this occurs, it's a clear sign that she's not just sharing the same space. She's mentally and emotionally invested in the moment, eager to forge a bond that goes beyond simple interaction. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. And then, there are the delicate touches, the seemingly accidental brushes of skin that speak volumes. Amid conversation, she might accidentally graze your arm, or, as she reaches for something, her hand might just graze yours. These are not bold, intrusive gestures. Rather, they are gentle, lingering moments of contact that hold far more meaning than one might expect. At first glance, they might seem like nothing more than happy accidents, but in reality, they are often an invitation to test boundaries, to measure how you'll respond, and to create an emotional intimacy that doesn't require words. These small touches allow her to express her attraction without overtly doing so, weaving a thread of connection between the two of you. It's in these quiet moments, where the world seems to slow down just enough, that she seeks to deepen the bond, one touch at a time. When these gestures are paired with eye contact, the signals become even clearer. Prolonged eye contact, the way her gaze lingers just a little longer than normal, is another unmistakable sign of interest. If her eyes seem to light up when you enter the room, if they hold yours with unspoken curiosity and warmth, it's as though she's silently inviting you into her world. Her eyes may sparkle with excitement, her pupils dilating just slightly in your presence, revealing her unspoken feelings. And when she leans in closer to you, whether it's to hear you better or simply to be nearer to you, it's more than just physical proximity. It's her way of signaling that she wants to be closer, to bridge the emotional distance and share something more intimate. Her laughter can also be a powerful indicator. If she laughs at your jokes, perhaps a little more than usual, or if she seems to hang on to every word you say, it's likely that she is emotionally engaged and invested in what you're sharing. Her laughter isn't just a response to humor, it's an emotional connection, a sign that she feels safe, comfortable, and genuinely interested in your thoughts and presence. She might lean forward as you speak, nodding in agreement or showing genuine curiosity about the things that matter to you. These reactions, the way she eagerly listens and responds, reveal that she values you, your experiences, and your opinions. These subtle actions are never given to just anyone. They are reserved for those who hold a special place in her heart. The language of attraction is often quiet, but when these signs are pieced together, they create a picture that's hard to ignore. A fleeting glance, a shared moment of laughter, the warmth of her touch. These are the building blocks of something much deeper. And when these signs are consistently present, when they fill the space between you, it becomes clear. She's not just being polite or friendly. She's silently expressing a desire to connect with you on a level that transcends the ordinary. It's her way of telling you without words that she's interested, that she finds you intriguing, and that she's looking for a way to deepen the bond that's slowly beginning to take root between you both. It's in these delicate, tender gestures that her heart speaks most clearly. As we wrap up, think about all the subtle, yet powerful signs of attraction we've explored today. What have you learned so far about how women express interest and how these small gestures can speak volumes? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to comment below and share one thing you've learned today and how you plan to bring it into your life. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated with more insightful content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.